Hello, my name is Jeremy the Gamer, and we are recording another episode of Wynncraft, just like really quick, just because I wanted to play some more. And I want to check out Bremminglar, so if you don't know, Wynncraft's an MMORPG in Minecraft. You're probably watching this straight after the last episode. If not, that's fine. Basically, we are exploring the wonderful land of Wynncraft. I'm doing a challenge, which means everything is a lot more difficult for me. Can't use enemy items like these fancy little items, can't use that. I can't use, can't trade with other players, and if I die, I'm dead. Last episode we tried going to the Pirate Bay place to kill some crabs and get this item that I wanted. And this episode, well, first of all, I didn't get the items. I got a bunch of random stuff that I didn't really want. I rambled on a bit, and hopefully I'm going to try and improve my ramblings with this episode. This last episode I'm going to do for the night. And yeah, we're going to check out Bremminglar. So Bremminglar is a town that in old Wynncraft was... Oh, I'm already getting excited. Not many travel to this little tribal town in the savannah, but it's said to be home of a powerful sorcerer. So back when I was here, when I started the game, Bremminglar was all sand. So that's the first thing. I think it was. Pretty sure it was all sand. And it was not this grand looking. You did have these kinds of huts, though. And I always thought this was kind of cool. It's like very different to the other kinds of huts you'd see around Wynncraft, the ones that sort of escalate from the bottom to I guess to keep out predators based upon real life mobs. Stepiloka, what is this? Alright. Not the strongest, but high defense. I don't know, I just wanted to check out Bremminglar this episode, see what's going on here. And I'll try to keep this episode shorter than the last one. We'll try and make it a 10-minute episode. Let's go for that. Perfect, this is actually a really good place. I can do my armoring and my weaponsmithing here, so that's pretty good. Oh, there's like, there's my scribing. Alright, there's quite a bit I can do here, which is crazy, right? Like, just the fact that Wynncraft puts so much heart into just these little towns. I don't know, it's great. Maybe I should play more MMORPGs to compare them, sorry. But, I don't know, man, Wynncraft's great. Alright, what else are we gonna do? This is the acacia wood, I'm guessing, yep. So obviously can't chop that down. I love how the first thing when you walk in is you get the potato merch, and I'm so glad they've kept the potato merch. Whoa, you can sell rare. That's awesome. Okay, you can sell rare potatoes. That's cool. And you can use it as a crafting ingredient. I was really excited to use potatoes, but I'm not really leveling up my cooking efficiency thing. Proficiency? Yeah. Which kind of sucks, because the only reason I'm doing that is because it would take too long to craft, to use food. It'd take too long to level up the food as well. I wonder if I can... No, you just tell me welcome. Alright, buddy. It'd take way too long to level up food as well. Oh, I can farm this. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, you're gonna take ages though. Oh gosh, yeah. So this is why it takes first of all, it takes quite a bit of time to level up proficiencies, right? So if I'm gonna spend all that time leveling up a profession, then I'm gonna focus on the ones I need most, which is my weapons and my armor. And I also have the scribes just because I need a healing item, but I really tried really hard not to include the scribes, but I had to, because I do need the healing item. It has saved me a bit in the past. It's kind of sucky how that, especially that you have to level them up all at once. Like in the last episode, in the first episode, I went from dueling 1 to like 14 or something. So you can level it up quick, which I did not expect. 15, which I did not expect you to be able to level up that quickly. but it's sort of feels a bit overwhelming, especially when you start the game. Like, I have a lot to say about the tutorial. I have a plan to make a big thread about it on the Wynncraft forums about the tutorial. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the game. It's well designed, but there are still some faults, and it mainly coincides, I think is the word, with the fact that Wynncraft is not really a finished game, which I'm more than okay with, as long as they finish it eventually. Like, it's possible to finish a game and keep adding stuff, you know what I mean? Like, for example, I guess you got Breath of the Wild, the Zelda game. They added DLC, but there's a point where you just gotta stop and make a new game. And it's the same for, I think that's what a lot of MMORPGs struggle with. But Wynncraft is, you know, Wynncraft's smart. Wynncraft, I believe in Wynncraft and the creators and all that. I don't know what you want to call it. Yeah, sorry, I've sort of just like lost my point. Let's talk about something else. These ocelots are insane, by the way. I remember when I used to play Wynncraft, the first big difficulty I can remember, besides the Pigman Cave at the start, were these ocelots. Because they just murder you, you know what I mean? They just brutally murder you. Every time you walked out of Deathless, these ocelots would kill you. Like, what are you? What are you? What the heck? No, what are you? Heck. Oh no! Oh, okay. Never seen this one before. Oh, I didn't do anything fancy. I was hoping for a cool rare drop. What was I talking about? Yeah, the ocelots would just brutally murder you. they like jump on you. I do like how this is much more Savannah-like now, because back in the day this was all sand, because Savannah didn't exist back then. There was no Savannah bio. Ooh, what's this? Stop. This is boring. Now I was hoping there was an iron buyer. Bleh, iron buyer? I was hoping there would be an item buyer at friggin'. Wait, I need that, don't I? Nah, I don't really need that. Not yet, anyway. I was really hoping there'd be an item buyer at Bremminglar, but I didn't see one. To be fair, I didn't really explore properly. It's actually quite difficult. Not okay. Let me rephrase. It's not super difficult to talk, record video and play at the same time, but I'm really not used to it. I think especially if you go in without a plan, it's a lot tougher. I don't know if that's just me, or if it's a common thing for it to be so tough. Well, not, I keep saying so tough. It's not that tough, but you know, it's kind of tough. How about we process this and then throw it out? So yes, we're gonna refine this, sorry, not process, and I just gotta chuck it. Because I'm not gonna be using it for a while. Oh no, I forgot what I was talking about. Ah! See, I think I was saying about how it's a lot harder to talk, especially when you're not planning to talk. Or at least you don't plan what you're gonna talk about. And play the game at the same time, so it's like hard to properly focus. It's good if I'm just grinding and stuff, I think. But then it's like, it's not really fun what I'm doing. So I think I need to figure out a good balance of planning and having fun and talking all at the same time. This is tough. Look at this little baby ocelot. Oh gee. Yeah. We're getting to a much more sandy part, so I assume this will go back to Deathless. When I get to Deathless, which I'm hoping I will, I won't die here, because I am lagging out a little. Surely that's Turnavs. Turnavs is a town where you get a horse, or where you can get a horse. Surely it's Turnavs. Hi, Daj. Okay, cool. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna get Turnavs. I don't want to go to Deathless. I can go to Deathless by myself. Thank you for watching. this Wynncraft episode, which we're ending quite abruptly. I'm just kind of experimenting right now. None of this is like meant to be structured in the sense that I care. I don't really care if it's unprofessional right now. Because, I mean, I don't want it to be totally unprofessional. I don't think I'm like, you know, just doing whatever I want. Wait, yes I am. But, I think I'm doing it in an okay way, rather than a completely crazy way. Does that sort of make sense? I'm not like, I'm figuring it out. I'm just sort of trying to have fun with it. Yeah, well thank you for watching. If you actually did watch, I'd be surprised. I'll try structure it a bit better next time. I think if I figure out a few things to talk about beforehand, maybe if anyone actually watches this, if you have some, oh, I definitely want to see what that is. If you have any questions that you want to ask me and I can talk about, go ahead. No promises I'll actually talk about it. No promises I'll even make another episode. But yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna let me buy it, are you? Yeah, I don't think so. And I can't do the quest yet either, can I? Oh well. Oh my gosh, you're following me! Oh, cool! Anyway, gonna end the episode! Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.